Welcome, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, to your weekly tarot reading. Thank you for tuning in. I will be laying out 6 cards to see what the messages are for you for this upcoming week, what could be going on. We'll see what the guides have in store for you. If you would like a private reading with me, please feel free to be in touch via email. Otherwise, let's jump into the reading and see what comes up for you, water signs, for this coming week. Okay, there's a lot that you're potentially going to encounter here. I feel like with the World card, there's potentially a deceptive energy, a lover's triangle, or an active deception of some kind that's coming up around you. Now, this could be done by you, or this could be done by someone else towards you. You do have the sign of a Leo here that's come up. So that you might be dealing with someone under the sign of a Leo, or Leo could be like your ego, okay? It could be symbolic that the ego is getting involved in a relationship, or it's getting the better part of a connection, or it could be like you're finally seeing someone else's ego. The Three of Swords, the Tower card, is not always the healthiest way in seeing things. So I feel like there's maybe something to do with damage control for you this week. It's almost like there's some tough battles potentially coming up. Now, you might be in an energy, water signs, where you're feeling very confused about a person or about several people. There's a lot of conflict coming up, and I would say with the Two of Pentacles and Three of Swords, there could be options in love for a lot of you. You might be feeling like now is the time to make a decision, but it's almost like there is conflict between head and heart, and you're being pulled in 2 very different directions, between 2 different thoughts, 2 different decisions, or 2 different connections entirely. With the Tower card, it could be like there's a destructive pattern, or there's a shakeup. So if you've been involved in an unhealthy relationship, if you've been involved in something where you feel like it's just been very back and forth, you haven't got a concrete answer, with the Queen of Wands, she can be quite demanding. So it's almost like something like this demands your attention, and it's going to be something you have to address in order to let a new cycle come into your love life here with the World card. There could be an online connection that's happening very, very quickly. The Tower card can indicate this amazing chemistry or sexual energy between yourself and another person. So for some of you, maybe this person, it could even be an ex, someone could come into the picture and ruffle a few feathers. Doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be acts of deception, but it could mean there's some confusion, or someone may awaken some sort of confusion, and it may make you question what you have. It may just make you question what you want. If the person that you are with is the right person, it may have these sorts of thoughts and tendencies that are coming up around here, okay? There might be other people getting involved in your business with the Five of Wands. Now, you need someone to talk to. Could be friends, could be family, but everyone's going to have a different opinion. Everyone might tell you something different, okay? Everyone's opinion is conflicting. It doesn't sort of gel. It's not a uniform decision. You're not getting uniform advice. It's varying. It's very different, and it can be overwhelming. And that's what the Tower card can represent as well. This overwhelming energy where we've built something up high and it comes crashing down. This might have something to do with expectations. It could be that you expected something to happen. You're expecting someone to do something, and those expectations may not necessarily be met. Maybe not yet, but the way in which you might react to it, it could be fairly explosive here, okay? It could be like, if you come into that Queen of Wands energy, you could shut down and say, they're not meeting my expectations, then I'm leaving, or I'm giving them this ultimatum. It's a very like a finite kind of approach, because the Queen of Wands, it's literally her way or no way. So it's almost like you want something to go your way, but there might need to be room for compromise here. I think this is more to do with people that are confused between 2 different connections here. I feel like with the Queen of Wands, this is a card of leadership and making the decision that you're going to stick to. So it's no more being in this limbo phase in a connection. It's like you need to make a solid decision. And it's hard. It's really hard for you because you're confused about how you feel. You're confused about maybe what you want proceeding forward. And I think with the Tower card, it's really going to blow up. And I feel with the World card, You may want things open-ended, but someone else might demand a yes or a no. And it's almost like you might even feel at times you're on the fence about a situation. It can be in regards to a long distance love or a foreign love, or maybe even an online connection. It can be someone who's come back from your past and resurfaced and wants to be in touch or wants to catch up. There's a possibility for that to happen, and it's almost like you're getting advice to not go there. Now, for some of you, it's a test. It could be like this toxic cycle is coming back up, and it's testing the strength of yourself. It's testing the strength of the relationship. It's got a lot to teach you. Powerful lessons at play here with the Queen of Wands. It's harsh lessons, but it's lessons in ego. So there could be something that you might actually see about your ego, or you might be in an energy where you feel like someone needs a taste of their own medicine, water signs, and maybe you're about to do that. It could be something strategic, something that you plan, but again, what's driving it is the ego. So be careful. The ego is super powerful. It can make us do very spiteful things. It can make us do very vengeful things. It can make us do a lot for our pride, especially if our pride has been hurt. So if you are in that position, it's vulnerable, it's hurtful, it knocks you down like a ton of bricks. But you need to ask yourself if that's the right course of action, if that's what's going to bring things full circle, or if you, by taking some sort of action here to get back at someone or to let them know, let them have a piece of your mind. The World card is also a card of karma. It's the circle. This is one of the laws of the universe, this karmic energy. So know that whatever intentions you're going to put out there to another person or a connection or revenge, it's going to come back. But you have to remember that if you are on the flip side of things and someone's done this towards you, and you can be the bigger person and not let your ego get involved and walk away, maybe from a toxic person or a cheater or a deceptor or someone who you found out was choosing between yourself and someone else, the World card is giving you an opportunity to be the bigger person. It's telling you to learn from the lesson and to walk away, and that's the way you're going to get a resolution. That's the way you're going to get absolution, not by retaliating. So I feel like I'm maybe speaking to the people here that have this energy, this pent-up, prideful energy. Now, the Queen of Wands can also be jealous and possessive. So if you felt like someone's activated feelings of jealousy and possessiveness, maybe this is more to those people. And, be careful with the Tower card, because you're a very powerful energy, water signs. And you feel things on a much more emotional level than most people. But I feel like the World card is giving you the opportunity to be the bigger person, and it's giving you an opportunity. It's giving you the opportunity to grow from it rather than stoop down to someone else's level. It's growth and it's empowerment. And I think this is a wonderful opportunity. It's almost like the universe, if you will, is testing you in this way. So big tests, I feel, for you in this upcoming week. But I will leave it at that. So thank you again for watching, of course. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And hopefully we shall be in touch very, very soon. So thanks again, everyone. And bye for now.